Greetings all, Fanny here for Aries' weekly message. Ooh, okay. I'm going to take that first part that came out. Aries, there is a need to bring some balance into your life right now. The Two of Pentacles can sometimes indicate a stress or a struggle to keep balance the weight of responsibility and pleasure, of who you have to be versus who you want to be, the metaphysical and the physical, the practical and the spiritual. All life is a series and honestly a struggle to achieve balance. And this balance might be coming up in the sense of the imbalance, the imbalance is coming up in the sense of emotions. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, there might be a hesitancy to accept a new beginning or release an old emotion because it was the fuel for your fire for so long. One thing this could be is old trauma, anger, fear, resentment. This became what fueled your actions and led to a situation that needs a lot of healing from. And you can't heal where you're hurt, my love. And so there is an inherent need to do something different, to change things up, because even the ships in the background are going through this roller coaster ride and they're trying their best to hold on. And sometimes it is truly best to just give in and let the ocean claim what it needs to claim. The emotions come up because they want to be released. The pain comes up because it wants to be acknowledged, because it wants to be let go. It's no longer yours. The person who is here now, the person that you are wanting to become, is not the same person that had that pain, that held on to that needed to be fueled by those low vibrational emotions. This was the card that came out when I was connecting to the decks, and I felt like this was the general message for the day. But yes, walk away from the situation because it is not serving you, my love. Truly, there is a change that needs to happen, but you have to trust that something is going to happen. Something good will come from it. But right now, you're just all in the ego of having to walk away from everything you worked for, having to walk away from everything you've built. And it's that ego that is blocking this new beginning. But even what you have now is not in balance. It is not healthy. It isolates you. And I understand what that feels like, that I don't want to let this go because I worked so hard for this. But there is a time and a place for everything in your life. And I can't say what this thing is, Aries, because I can't see into your situation. But it very much feels like the time in your life where this lifestyle, this sort of mentality, this sort of reality that you have accepted and lived in, it has passed. And trying to continue to stay in something that is actively passing is only going to cause you more pain, more hurt, and more work to do in the future. But I understand. Some of my Aries out there might be a fresh, brand new soul. This might be your first time around the wheel or on this realm at all. So it all feels very scary. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Everything is shifting now, my love. What we see now, what we have now, is not what we are going to have in the next coming years, because everything of the world over is shifting globally, economically, socially, politically. There are huge upheavals and changes, and us trying to fight to stay the same in a world that is actively changing is not going to be for our betterment. It will be to our detriment. Because the world is trying to push you to show you where you can evolve, where you can become the next most amazing version of yourself. But staying stuck in who you were, in everything that you had built, and trying to just hang on to that, it is not going. Those mentalities are not going to serve you in this new earth. That person, those crops are not going to be viable in this new area. There's going to be a completely new mindset and reality, and that alone is scary, yes, but this is truly happening for you, not to you. The battle right now with Aries is letting the ego accept that this time has passed, and that will only mean something beautiful, better, and brighter will come in. But that requires a lot of trust and faith. And not everyone has that connection. You have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Inspiration is a divine connection that we have. It is a push, a direct feed, a trickle from the source consciousness that everything is created from. So when you feel that inspiration, when you get that tug, that gut feeling, and I don't care if it's 3 in the morning, go and draw that thing, write it out. Don't let that idea escape your mind, because it might not come back. Sometimes there's inspirations that come back again and again because it's truly something that we were supposed to do. And sometimes it's a one-time opportunity where if we are listening, we can truly gain a lot of benefit and energy and grace from it. But if we are turned off to spirit, if we are turned off our receptors and just accept things as a coincidence or as a passing thought, we will truly miss out on some of the magic that we can create in our own lives. Spirit, you have another energy or message for Aries, how they can help themselves. Thank you, Spirit. You actually got quite a few that I feel like wanted to come out. You have inner earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. You will survive this. Do not fear, my love. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. There's so much right now that you are going into a new path. You just have to allow yourself to go into that path, to go through the humility of, I'm not entirely sure what to do, to go through the embarrassment of, I need to ask someone for this. This is how you grow. No, those are not good things to feel, but that does not mean you trap yourself behind a rose-colored glasses of good emotions. You have star bathings, light body, crystal grids, transmission, and activation. As well as fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes from life. Exactly, fall into spirit. Let them embrace you and activate that energy inside of you. Activate your star DNA to start becoming the amazing warrior you came here to be. Every single person has these abilities to have divination and read tarot, to listen to your intuition, to contact your spirit team. That everyone has the abilities. It's not something you are born as a star seed or an extraterrestrial in a human body. Every person has this connection because we have all come from spirit. Some people have an easier time with it, and I do feel like Aries might have a hard time with these connections because will have a hard time convincing your logical mind that this is real. But I promise you, my love, you are not going crazy. And leaning upon spirit, calling in their energy, and trusting them can be one of the greatest things you do for yourself in your life. You just have to trust and surrender that you do not know everything that's going on. Have a beautiful day, Aries.